Hey girl. You know, I've been thinking about a few things I'd love my husband to get for me this Christmas. I hinted a bit already, but I might need to spell it out to make sure he knows what I really want.
Tell me. What are you planning on asking for?
Well, I'm thinking a nice handbag, a lovely perfume, and maybe even a weekend getaway just for us. I want to feel special, you know. Especially for the holidays.
You definitely deserve it. Honestly, you're giving me ideas. I think I'll need to make a list myself.
You should. Sometimes, they just need that gentle nudge. If not, they might just think we're okay with the same old things. Remind your husband too. It's all about showing appreciation and keeping the spark alive.
You're so right. I'll talk to him, too. We both deserve to feel special, especially during the holidays.
What is it?
You know, sometimes I just wish things were a little easier financially. Especially with Christmas coming up, there is so much I'd love to do.
What do you mean? Is everything okay?
Oh, it's not that there is a problem exactly. It's just, sometimes I see what you and some of our other friends are able to do, you know. You have a bit more freedom to splurge and make things special.
I get it. Are you talking about gifts or just all the extra holiday stuff?
Honestly, both. I'd love to be able to plan some surprises for him, or ask for something nice for myself, like you might with your husband. But money is just tight. He works so hard, and it doesn't always feel fair that he can't always do for me what your husband might do for you.
I completely understand. It's hard not to compare sometimes, especially when everyone around you seems to be doing something big for the holidays.
Exactly. And I know he feels it too. He'd give me the world if he could. It's just hard not to wish for more sometimes, you know.
Of course, I get that. Maybe focus on some small things that will mean a lot to him without costing much. Sometimes those things mean the most. And who knows, maybe one day things will look different financially.
You're right. I'll try to remember that, and maybe just focus on making memories rather than big gifts. Thanks for understanding.
I don't understand why every year has to be like this. Look at Sarah's husband. He just bought her a new phone for Christmas. And they were going on a vacation. But with you, I have to wonder if I'll even get anything at all.
I know things are tight this year, but I just lost my job. I'm doing my best to make ends meet. It's been hard.
Everyone has hard times. But they still make sure their wives feel appreciated. You're always talking about how we need to save, how we can't spend here or there. Do you think Sarah's husband tells her that?
It's not the same, and you know it. I don't want to spend what we don't have. I'd love to give you everything, but I have to be realistic. I just need time to get back on my feet.
Ugh. That's the problem, you always need time. Life doesn't wait. Other men find a way, no matter what. But with you, it's excuse after excuse.
It's not about excuses. I'm trying to get us through this without falling into debt. If we can just get through this rough patch, I promise, things will get better.
Why do you like defending your flaws? Promises. That's all I ever get. This Christmas, I don't just want words. I want to feel like I matter, like I'm worth something.
You are worth everything to me. I just don't know how to make you see that.
Then show it. Because right now, it feels like I'm married to someone who doesn't care how I feel or what I need.
I'm sorry if I've made you feel that way. I'll keep trying, but please understand, it's just hard right now.
I am still frustrated.
You are frustrating me. Excuse me.
You know, I thought she'd understand. I've lost my job, I haven't had an income for months now, and here we are, heading into Christmas. It's like every day, she's reminding me. She knows our situation, and yet she still expects gifts, like nothing's changed. I don't even know what to say to her anymore. I can't believe it. All those years of working, of building a life together, and now, just when things go wrong, I feel like I'm not good enough in her eyes. Not without the job, not without the ability to just spend like we used to. She says it's not about the money, but then she goes on about gifts like it's a test of my love for her. How is this fair? God, please. Open a door for me. Help me find a way out of this mess. I'm trying everything, but the jobs, they're just not coming. I don't want to fail her. I just want her to see that I'm doing my best, that I'm trying so hard. But the embarrassment, it's eating me alive. I can't keep going like this. I thought we were in this together. And I don't know if I'm more hurt or angry that she can't see that. I really wanted to buy you something special this Christmas. I feel bad that I can't afford it this time.
Oh, love, don't worry about that. Gifts are wonderful, but they don't mean as much as you do to me. When there's life, there's hope. We've come through so much together, haven't we?
Yes, we have. But I still wish I could give you more. You deserve so much, and it hurts that I can't be more right now.
You've done more than enough already. I see all the efforts you make for us, every single day. God sees it too. He knows your heart, and I know a blessing is coming. I'll keep praying for God to open doors for you. Just wait and see, it'll come in His perfect time.
Thank you, my love. I don't know what I'd do without your support.
We're a team, remember. We're in this together, no matter what. And when those blessings start flowing, we'll be even more grateful for everything we've been through.
You're right. I'm so thankful to have you by my side. Thank you for reminding me of what really matters.
Anytime, my love. Let's enjoy this Christmas together, with or without gifts.
Brother, I don't know what to do anymore. My wife's been putting so much pressure on me about getting Christmas gifts this year. It's like she's forgetting that I lost my job just last month. Every day, she's bringing it up. I get it, she wants a nice holiday, but the stress is just... it's a lot, you know? Wow. Man, that sounds rough. I thank God for my wife, honestly. She knows things are tight right now, but she hasn't pressured me about gifts or anything. She's just been really understanding and supportive through all this. I don't know what I'd do if I had to deal with demands like that. You're lucky, brother. I wish my wife would just see the reality and ease up a bit. It's not like I don't want to get her something nice. I just don't have it right now. I hear you. Maybe you can have a talk with her, just let her know where you're at and how you feel about it. Hopefully, she'll understand that you're doing your best, even without the job. You know, I have to thank my wife. With everything going on, I told her I wouldn't be able to get her a Christmas gift this year. I was worried, but she just looked at me and said, I understand. We're in this together. Man, I couldn't believe it. She's really been so understanding. Man, you're blessed. My wife almost cut my neck when I brought up the same thing. She's already got a list of things she wants and has been reminding me daily. I know Christmas means a lot to her, but the pressure, it's real. Brother, I get it, though. Sometimes they just want that holiday magic no matter what. Yeah, I can't blame her, but sometimes I wish she'd ease up a bit. Maybe I need to borrow some of that understanding your wife has. It's not easy for any of us, my friend. But hey, hang in there, it's all part of the season, right? I'm on my way home, but I'm dreading it. I have no idea how my wife is going to react.
Oh, he better not come through that door empty-handed tonight. This is Christmas, not just any day. I've put in all this effort, the cooking, the decorating, making everything perfect. And what do I get? Nothing? Not this year. Oh, no. If he thinks he can walk in here without so much as a single thoughtful gift, tonight, I'm dealing with him. He'll understand exactly how I feel by the time I'm done. One more chance, that's all I'm giving him. But if he thinks he's getting away with it this time, he has no idea what's coming.
Good evening. I am greeting you.
What is good about the evening? I can't believe this, Chris. I've been dropping hints about what I wanted for weeks, and you come home empty-handed. It's like you didn't even care.
Honey, please try to understand. I know you wanted something special, but things have been tight this month. I had every intention of getting it, but we just don't have the extra money right now.
There's always an excuse, isn't there? Every year, I look forward to Christmas, and every year, it's like my hopes don't matter to you. You didn't even try.
I'm sorry. I know you're disappointed. I'll make it up to you as soon as I can, I swear.
I don't know, Chris. Maybe it's not just about the gift. Maybe it's about feeling like I don't matter enough. Try and take me serious for once, because I need this gift, like my fellow woman. You are a man. Behave like one.
Oh my gosh, you won't believe how amazing my Christmas was. My husband went all out this year and completely spoiled me.
Ugh, don't even start. My husband barely acknowledged the holiday. Every time I hinted at Christmas plans, he just brushed it off with some lame excuse.
Oh no, really? I'm so sorry to hear that. I feel a little guilty saying this, but my husband surprised me with a new car.
A car? Are you serious? Now I'm really mad. That man really went all out for you. Meanwhile, mine was too busy working to even wrap a gift.
He did. I still can't believe it. He had it parked outside with this huge red bow. I had no idea he was planning it.
He put a bow on it too? Wow, now that's effort. You know, if only my husband put half that energy into something special, I'd be thrilled. A new car, though. That's next level.
I know, it's unbelievable. I feel so lucky, but I'm sorry that your husband didn't make an effort this year. Have you told him how disappointed you feel?
I will. If he thinks he's getting off easy, he's wrong. Next year, he better step it up. And hey, maybe I'll drop a hint about that car.
Absolutely. You deserve it. I'll even help you pick out the color.
Did I tell you? Can you believe it? Janet's husband just bought her a brand new car for Christmas. A whole car. And here I am, listening to you tell me how broke you are.
Listen, dear, I get it. But fingers aren't equal. Janet's husband has the money to do that. I don't. Do you want me to rob a bank or something?
Oh, so now I'm supposed to just sit here and clap for you being broke, while everyone else is out there spoiling their wives.
And when I get there, I'll spoil you too. But until then, all I can give is what we have, honestly. I'd rather that than pretend to be something I am not.
I just wish you'd try harder sometimes.
I do try, and I'll keep trying. But we're building slowly, remember? Our time will come. When you drive more expensive car than Janet. My dear wife, why do you worry so much? Look, life is not a race. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, "To everything, there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven." We all have our seasons, and right now, it might be Janet's turn, but tomorrow it could be yours. God has His own timing for each of us.
That's easy for you to say, but I'm not interested in waiting around forever. The Bible might say there's a time for everything, but it also says in James 4:14 that life is a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. I don't want to wait for heaven to have my own things. I want my share of blessings here on earth.
But patience, my love, is part of faith. In Galatians 6:9, it says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." God will provide what you desire in due time if you keep your heart set on Him.
And while I wait and do good, time goes by, and people like Janet continue to live their best lives. If I keep waiting, I'll miss out on enjoying my blessings. I believe God understands that we should live abundantly here, not only in the afterlife.
I see your point, but maybe instead of looking at what others have, we should focus on what God has blessed us with already. In Philippians 4:11, Paul says he has learned to be content whatever the circumstances. Contentment brings peace, my love, and everything else will come in its time.
Contentment is good, but I still believe we're meant to experience joy in abundance now, not just wait for some season to arrive. I want to be grateful, but also live fully and with blessings here and now.
Perhaps we can find the balance, then. Let's pray and trust God to lead us to our blessings while we enjoy the journey together, in faith and with open hearts.
I'm tired of this, honestly. You shouldn't make me regret marrying you. Look at your friends, every one of them is making their wives feel special this Christmas. And here I am, getting nothing. You need to step up and show me that I matter.
You may want everything on earth, but remember, there's a reward waiting in heaven. Life isn't just about gifts and comparisons. I'm doing my best, even if you can't see it right now. Come in. Good evening, Pastor. I hope I'm not disturbing you. Not at all, brother. How are you holding up? Honestly, Pastor, I'm struggling. My wife and I are having serious disagreements. She's upset with me because I told her I can't afford Christmas gifts this year, but she knows I lost my job a few months ago. I thought she'd understand, but it feels like she doesn't. I'm sorry to hear that. Losing a job is hard enough, and I imagine this is adding to your stress. Have you tried explaining everything to her? I have, Pastor. I told her how I've been trying to make ends meet with the little savings we have and how I'm actively searching for a new job. But she keeps insisting that Christmas is important, especially for the kids, and that we need to make it special. It sounds like she's focusing on the emotional weight of Christmas rather than the practical challenges you're facing. Sometimes, people's emotions cloud their ability to see the full picture. That's exactly it. I understand she wants the kids to have a good Christmas, and I do too. But I can't give what I don't have. It's making me feel like a failure. You're not a failure, brother. You're doing the best you can in a tough situation. Providing for your family isn't just about material things, it's about love, care, and being present. But I understand why this is painful for both of you. So what should I do? Every conversation about this ends in an argument. First, pray for wisdom and patience. Then, when you speak with her, focus on her feelings. Ask her why she feels so strongly about this, and listen without getting defensive. Sometimes people want to be heard more than they want immediate solutions. I'll try. But what if she still doesn't understand? If the conversation doesn't resolve things, focus on what you can do. Plan something meaningful but inexpensive to show her and the kids you still care about in the season. For example, you could create a fun family experience at home, cook together, play games, or even write heartfelt notes to one another.
That sounds like a good idea.
It's just hard when I feel like nothing I do is enough. Remember, brother, this season isn't about gifts or perfection. It's about celebrating Christ's love. Let that be your focus and share that perspective with your wife. You may also want to remind her that this is a season of hope and that God will see your family through these tough times.
Thank you, Pastor. I'll talk to her again and try to make this Christmas meaningful in other ways.
That's the spirit. Keep praying and trusting God to guide you both. And remember, I'm here if you need more support.
I appreciate that, Pastor. Thank you so much.
God bless you and your family, brother. This too shall pass. What is it?
Pastor, my spirit told me you should talk to her. I understand how difficult my wife is.
Okay, if you say so, I will. Welcome, my sister. My dear sister in Christ, I understand your frustration and concern about your husband's current situation, but I urge you to approach this matter with love, patience, and understanding. Remember that marriage is a partnership ordained by God, and during challenging times, it is crucial to support each other rather than fight.
But Pastor, my husband is not trying. This is the period of love. I am his wife. I deserve some nice treatment this time. Not a wristwatch, sit out, or any little gesture from him.
The Bible reminds us in Ephesians 4:2-3 that we should be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. This is a time to stand with your husband as he works hard to secure a new job. Trust that God is at work in his life and yours. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, we are told, there is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. This season of difficulty is temporary, and God will bring restoration in due time. Instead of focusing on what you feel your husband is not doing, pray for him and encourage him. Proverbs 31:26 says, she opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. Use kind and uplifting words to motivate him. Let your home be a place of peace and hope, not one of strife.
Okay, Pastor.
Finally, hold on to the promise in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. God is faithful, and he will not abandon your family. Pray together and trust that he will make a way. In this life, all fingers are not equal.
Thank you, Pastor. I appreciate your word of wisdom. My dear husband, Chris. I hope this message finds you in good spirits. I want to take a moment to sincerely apologize for my behavior towards you recently. I realize now that my reaction to not receiving a Christmas gift was unfair and hurtful to you, and for that, I am deeply sorry. Looking back, I see how much I embarrassed and hurt you, and I deeply regret my actions. I allowed my emotions to cloud my understanding, forgetting the most important thing, we have each other. When there is life, there is hope, and I now see that material things cannot compare to the love and bond we share. I've also come to understand that not all fingers are equal, and our circumstances may not always allow for certain things. I should have been more understanding and appreciative of the countless ways you show your love and care for me daily. Please forgive me, Chris. I value and cherish you more than words can express, and I promise to work on being more thoughtful and considerate in the future. With love and remorse.
I have forgiven you, from the depth of my heart. Thanks for your understanding.